You're watching 757 Hustle Show. My name is George, and it is our May the 4th. Is it the 4th? Cinco de Mayo? Yeah. May the 4th be with you special, Star Wars, for you Star Wars fans. Thank you for being here, man. This is our third year we're doing this. We did it last year, and we did it. The first year I did it was with my cousins, so it was fun. So, fuck yeah, bro. Thank you for being here. So we're going to be celebrating Star Wars today, if you're into Star Wars. If you're not, you're still going to have a good time. I've reached out to a bunch of friends of mine, people all over. I got content creators, I got artists, I got comic book gurus, I got freaking just normal fans like you and me, cosplayers, parents, children, freaks. We're going to have a good time. It's an adult show, so if somebody slips a dirty word here and there, just warn you. We got my buddy Vader hanging out with us. Yeah, how do you like that, man? All original. But like I said, my name is George. I guess I'm supposed to say all that cool stuff. Smash that like button, subscribe, and seriously support. I have all these people on here. As for myself, I'm into comic books, I'm into movies, I'm into pop culture, which is why we have this channel here. And I dab a little bit. I got a little bit of everything for everybody. So with that being said, I'm going to start bringing everybody out to the stage. I'm not even going to mess around with no more intros. And let me bring on, who should I bring on first? Okay. So good buddies of mine. They were on last year. They got a podcast. They do cons. They do cosplay. They do cover pop culture also. I got my boy Hokey Joker, my man Drew from the Just Us Bros podcast. I'm gonna bring him onto the stage. Let me see if this works. What's up, my brother?
Oh, not too much. Just enjoying May the 4th.
May the 4th. Yeah, Drew was with us last year when we did the Family Feud for the first time over here. Had a good time. So yeah, man, thank you for being here, man.
Of course.
So, with that being said, up next, someone I've known for a while. She is a gamer, she is a cosplayer, and she's a mother. Folks, round of applause for Chastity, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Back in the old days, before YouTube, during COVID, I used to go live on Facebook, and I used to do cosplay cosplay fashion shows and all that other stuff. I didn't even know about YouTube at the time. Who knew? But anyway, Cassie, the cosplay mom, thank you for being here. Awesome. Thank you.
I am very much happy to be here.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. Who we got next, man? So for those who don't know, I'm originally from New York. I broadcast out of Virginia now. I'm originally from New York City. And I found this guy through the internets. And from New York, everybody, my Boricua cousin over here. We got Fable from One Collection Down. Fable, thank you for being here, my man.
Station, what's going on?
Station, for those who don't know, Fable's got a thing. It says Station, which it's like a world peace, love, happiness. You don't have to, you don't owe him money. You don't, yeah. Bill and Ted, there you go. Drew gets it. He knows. So, and then my man Fable brought his smuggling partner. Galactic Smugglers over here. We got Eric from 9 Panel Grid. Thank you for being here, my man. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So for those who don't know, let me see. We got some couples here. Look at this. We got Gotham and Glam, everybody.
Howdy.
Comic book fans, pop culture fans.
Yeah, good to be here.
Awesome. All right, I got I'm gonna back up delay on somebody's playback in there. FYI. Does anybody else hear it?
Good to be here.
Nope. All right. There you go. All right. Well, there's Fable. Fable froze up on us. It was probably Fable's Wi-Fi, his rabbit ears. Yeah. All right. With that being said, we got some let me see. Who do I want to bring up next? Okay, so we got some local Star Wars fans here, right? All right, we got Triple Team Threat right here. We got Tanya, John, and Tom from Virginia, everybody.
Yeah.
John, Tanya.
And for those who don't know, here in Virginia, the weather was just crazy all morning. It was like, end of the world rain. God was definitely punishing us this morning. But speaking of punishing us, my buddy, my pal, my Wookie, all the way from Arizona, Razor from Razor Comics, everybody.
What it do, comic book gurus? I'll be honest.
I lied to be here. I know nothing about Star Wars. I lied to be on the show.
That makes
Little
the
secret.
9 of us, the rest of us also. So, all right, I think I got room for one more. Okay, so this lady, she is a very another talented person coming on. Artist. I mean, I don't know what else to call her. Cosplayer, entertainer. I mean, she's just a good spirit at all. Raises drinking buddy. Folks, make some noise for Madam, everybody. Thank you for being here also.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I also
So-
know nothing about Star Wars, so
Well, you know
Razor
what?
and I should definitely be like linked together on a team.
Well, this is what this is, though. You don't have to be a Star Wars fan to be here today. You know what I'm saying? This is a celebration, so we're having a party. So we're inviting everybody, and we're gonna gaslight you. We're gonna indoctrinate you. We're
My
gonna
computer.
do all that voodoo to make you, either a Wookiee or Jedi or whatever. Now, but
I
seriously,
use
thank you
TikTok.
for everybody.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so
I'm jealous of Razor's sunglasses.
Thank you.
yeah, Razor looking like a badass Jedi. All right,
I'm hungover, man.
I can't
Long
wait
night.
to win Uncle Tom. May the force be with you. Who's Uncle Tom? Oh, there you go, Tom and Tanya. There you go. Yeah, support already. You got Razor Comics. May the fourth be with you. Hey, let me ask you guys: has anybody ever celebrated May the fourth be with you prior to today?
Never heard of it.
Yes.
Yes.
Star Wars Day, man.
Okay, so I mean, like I said, it's a new thing to everybody. It's a new thing to everybody. Pierre Kelly, it's a match. Pierre's awesome, man. Let's turn up. What's Pierre say? Let's turn this into a Hollywood Squares setup. Yeah, that's gonna be on the next stream. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. That's the news for later. But we're doing Star Wars. So we're celebrating Star Wars today. I want to thank once again everybody here. You're watching the 757 Hustle Though show. My name is George. It is 10 minutes after 3 o'clock Eastern time. Today is May 4th, Star Wars Day, Celebration Day. I'll tell you real quick. I was 1977. I was 2 years old, but I was there at the drive-thru in Chattanooga, Tennessee, when my mom took my brother and his friends to see A New Hope. So I was there. I might not have a memory of it, but I was there physically at a drive-thru in Tennessee watching A New Hope. Fast forward to 1981, Empire Strikes Back. I was there, Corona, Queens. We went to go see it at the Plaza in Corona, which would show movies in Spanish. So I saw The Empire Strikes Back 3 times in a row in the theater in Spanish. Yoda was like, "Oh yeah, Jedi." I mean, it was weird as shit. So, and
Yo
then
soy
yeah,
compadre.
and then Return of the Jedi was released. Return of the Jedi was released the same day, or the same summer. Octopussy by James Bond, Jaws 3D, and Snow White was re-released in the theater. So that day,
Snow Woke? No, not that one.
yeah, original
That was
Snow
a
White.
summer.
Yeah,
How many times Jaws 3D is pretty horrible.
yeah.
But
So,
it was a big movie. It's still a huge movie though.
but
I
this is
saw Jaws 3D in 3D.
this is the crazy part, though. Now, rabbit ears for the children in the room. So I saw those movies in the same day because it was a big family celebration. We had family coming from Colombia, so my aunts took all of us to the theaters, and we were theater hopping. So I must 10 years old, 9 years old, watching like 8 movies in one day. That
I gotta grab my
night we
stuff.
went
I'll be
back, and that night we went back and we saw. I saw something a child should not watch. So it was adult TV. I didn't know what I was watching, but my older cousins were watching it. So that night I happened to get a fever dream because I got sick. Can I tell you, this nightmare involved Jedi, Darth Vader, sharks, lesbians. Yeah, it was, and that's my memory. That's my memory of Return of the Jedi. So with that being said, does anybody have like a fun memory, like a toy or something that when you think of Star Wars, you always, I always think of lesbians because of that. 'Cause, hey, I was like, yeah.
Movies a lot as a kid with my brother. We had a lot of nights we just stay up and like binge watch the movies. And did you ever see there was actually that documentary Empire of Dreams that goes through like the original trilogy and a little bit of the prequels? It's really good. that was one of my favorite things to watch. Was the Empire of Dreams, a Star Wars documentary.
It's crazy. You think you've seen everything. You think you've seen every
Mhm.
documentary, and then it just some more stuff comes out. I
Yeah.
2 years ago we were in Japan. We took a flight back, and we're flying back. And on the on the screens they got the movies and shit, and they had it was a whole docu series of Star Wars from the beginning to the Force Awakens. The whole
wow.
flight, 13 hours. I was like, stay awake, stay awake. I gotta watch. I was still because I've never seen it, and
Mhm.
the first half.
I
it was-
remember because
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
oh yeah. Well, I do remember a lot of the older movies, and I do the beginning. I don't know any of the recent ones. I fell off the planet after the 6th movie, but I do remember a fond memory of Military Base had played Star Wars nonstop for free for the family. So that was my memory of the first time, and I think it was like 1990. So that was my favorite time.
Everybody
Probably. I don't like the new ones, I guess.
Here's my hot take. Out of all the prequels, my favorite is The Phantom Menace. I love The Phantom Menace. I'm sorry, Jar Jar is not that big of a deal
Yes,
to me.
I do love Phantom Menace.
I do hate
No,
Jar Jar.
no, I agree. Like when somebody says who's your favorite character, I love Christian as Anakin. He's my favorite, and Darth Vader. Just overall, like he did amazing in that movie. I agree.
I remember.
One of my favorites.
I think I was 9 or so when the prequels came out. So I did watch the other ones on VHS. So like the Phantom Menace was my first in theater Star Wars movie. But I remember going into Toys R Us, and I'm not sure if any of you guys remember, but seeing like the wall of the new Star Wars toys, like every character, even like the side characters and droids. And I remember that for the Clone Wars and all, not the Clone Wars, but Attack of the Clones. And all like just the lightsabers and toys, and I was like, "What is this?" I knew what Star Wars was, but just seeing how crazy it was. I've never seen a fandom like that at a time when I was 9 years old. Like you just go in and see everything sold out.
Yeah.
No, you go.
Yeah, well, I remember as a kid always helping my brother pick out Star Wars action figures, and they were his, but I was helping him pick them out, and I liked playing with them more than the toys that I had. So, yeah, that's kind of I have a lot of memories of Star Wars. Like the prequels were coming out when I was a kid, so yeah, and I remember the original.
Yeah. I also
For
played
me-
with my brother, and he had all the toys, and he'd be like, "You want to play with me?" He was 6 years older than I was. I was like, "Yes." He's like, "You get to play with the girls."
My poor sister always had to be Princess Leia.
Yeah,
You know?
so I was Princess Leia.
Tom
And I
had
was
the
like,
Star Wars museum in his house.
The one time we made a Chewbacca.
Princess Leia, she's a boss.
But dude, it sucked because we had the Lego Star Wars games. I loved playing those, but like the female characters were always like so lame compared to the dudes. Like there were no female Jedis really. So
Does
all three of the female characters.
does anybody have a favorite character? Does anybody have a Star Wars character?
R2D2.
Darth Vader.
I had a crush on Hayden.
Kylo Ren.
Well, like I said, I like the
Yoda,
Christian
Sorry,
Vader.
I'm sorry. I'm going to pull out my bias
Like
again. I
Darth Vader,
really like
his
Darth
whole
Maul.
everything.
All right, hold on. Drew, you have any favorite Pokey Joker?
I mean, all I heard was Kylo Ren, which made me think of
Darth
the SNL
Maul.
skit.
He's a good villain.
Yeah,
Do you
Yeah, that was-
Drew, you cosplay? You make helmets. Do you have any Star Wars helmets?
I've made most recently I'll say this. My friend Bat Drew, who's on our podcast, Just Us Bros podcast, we went to GalaxyCon Richmond and he wanted to be Jango Fett. So I made him a Jango Fett helmet, but the costume he wore was from Django Unchained with Jamie Foxx. So he had the light blue powder thing with the helmet on. There's photos on our Facebook page and with a wrap up video on our YouTube channel as well. So, but I've made Jango Fett. I can't remember. It wasn't Darth. It was Darth Revan. I've made Darth Revan. Plenty of Mando helmets. I can't even think. I know my process, and I don't want to mess up a Darth Vader helmet. So, yeah, I don't really have a favorite character, but I heard somebody say Kylo Ren made me think of the SNL skit where they said, "Dude, Kylo Ren's a punk bitch." Like that makes me
That's
laugh
so
every
funny.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, was
He
it
had
the
a
undercover
hissy
boss?
fit. Like the first
Undercover
time we
boss,
see him in the
my
movie,
favorite.
he's having a hissy fit with the lightsaber, like a toddler. Yeah, I'm not dark side enough.
Yeah.
I love
But
it so
Fable,
much.
Fable.
the Star Wars has Star Wars holds a special place in my heart because I grew up with them so young. My dad, when I was real little, he hooked up 2 VHS tapes, right? Sorry, VCRs. And he put
Oh,
the
my
movie
bad.
in one and he was recording in another. So he got one of those 8-hour VHS tapes and he put all 3 movies back to back to back. And that was so I grew up with really little, like just barely old enough to watch anything kind of little. And so I just ran that VHS tape absolutely worn to hell.
I think
So to me, it's almost like a fairy tale. It's almost like a story you tell to children, because for me it was. And I think there's a lot of cool things in that movie, mostly about good prevailing over evil and choosing to do the right thing as opposed to opposed to the more cathartic release.
So you just gave me an idea. The next Star Wars movie needs to be told like they did in The Princess Bride, where like somebody comes in a Jedi robe, settle down, youngling, and just reads off the Star Wars thing. I think that'd be a great crossover.
a long time ago in the galaxy far, far away. Fable, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Fable from one collection down from New York City, king of the bodegas. He sells Lucy's. Sells Lucy's down the street. Don't ask him where he got them from. Fable, what got you? What you dig about Star Wars, man? What are you into? You into I know toys, the comics. We don't judge here, man. We don't judge.
No, yeah, no, I definitely. Well, all the movies had already been released by the time I got to them. As you know, we had a channel out here called Channel 11, WPIX, and they used to,
WPIX, New York.
yeah, they used to replay and a bunch of stuff all the time. And Star Wars was a mainstay in syndication. So the first movie I saw was Return of the Jedi. That was the first one I saw.
Lesbian.
And I remember loving the fucking Ewoks. Like I was like, yeah, Ewoks rule. And then it was crazy. Like when I grew up and got older, everybody's like, the Ewoks suck.
Yeah.
Ruined Star Wars. And I'm like, no, I love the Ewoks. So, but yeah, no, I remember that was my first exposure. And then of course, going to the rental store and having to get the other 2 to figure out how they even got to Return of the Jedi. And as far as a favorite character, man, it's got to be Obi-Wan Kenobi, man. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the baddest ass Jedi in all of Star Wars. He defeated Darth Maul. He defeated Anakin Skywalker. And he would have defeated Darth Vader, but he's so noble that he gave his life to save the rebellion. So Obi-Wan Kenobi is number 1 to me, man.
And he does beat Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney's Plus.
Yeah, he whoops his ass
good
in the TV too. So hell yeah.
Eric, man, I heard you're a
Dude,
Star Trek fan, but you're only here because your Fable's right.
Yeah, basically. I mean, but that's okay too.
Hey George, do you have a spot for one more? I'm sorry to interrupt because Christina's in the chat. She said she's backstage. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see her. I got it, Razor. I got it. Thank you, Razor. I got it. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, I've dug Star Wars for my entire life. I remember wearing the Return of the Jedi VHS out. Like me and my friends would watch it constantly. We had my parents, we couldn't afford the toys, right? But they could afford yardsticks and some paint. So we were out there whacking the hell out of each other with yardsticks that were painted red and blue and green and stuff like that. But when it comes to keeping that fandom alive, it was really something that happened in school. I was a really solid C- kind of student, but my English teacher had us watch a documentary on Joseph Campbell, The Hero's Journey, and it was all told through the lens of Star Wars. So as a teenager, then it reignited that fandom, and it's kind of just stayed lit that entire time.
Nice. Yeah, it's always weird for us. I guess the word is our original people. I guess Tanya, John, and Tom. I guess we were all there from the beginning, right? Not.
Yeah, quite many people here actually saw the movie in 1977 at the theater.
Well, like I said, I was on my mom's lap, but I was there.
Right. Yeah, I was 6. So
I was 5.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
And then there was a period for us after Return of the Jedi. There was nothing. The Star Wars fans call it the dark times. There was books, there was audio tapes, and all that stuff. And whatever came out, man, we snorted that shit up. It was whatever we could get our hands on.
Well, yeah, Han Solo's dead. The rebellion's in shambles. It ended. The cliffhanger ended on a very bad note. And sometimes I forget that because the movie played immediately. The next movie played immediately after. I didn't have to wait 2-3 years.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that so everybody's got an opinion. Like you said earlier, I remember my uncle complaining about Return of the Jedi. And he was saying, "What is this, the Muppet Show?" I remember being young and my uncle complaining about that, you know? And it's cool for everybody to have an opinion, which is and I like the fact that Star Wars is broad enough for Andor to all the way to Skeleton Crew. There's enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So there's enough. Yeah, the original will be the originals, and nothing will ever top that. But now,
all the way to the Acolyte. Love that.
You know
show.
what I'm saying? It's all in there. It's all in hell. The freaking the holiday special. Some people love that. You know what I'm saying? Some people love the Droids cartoons.
The holiday special.
Yeah,
what was the band that played in the holiday special? There was a music video from a popular
Wasn't it Cool
music
and
group
the
at the time. It wasn't someone's Starship.
Jefferson Starship.
Another Star Wars fan.
Starship.
You got another
Thank you,
YouTuber, pop culture fan, comic book family, Miss Christina Payne. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Christina.
Oh, look at this. Perfect timing.
Oh, she's armed.
What color? What color is it? Everybody take a guess before she turns it on. What color is it?
I made
Put your
it.
saber away.
The
Put your
battery's
saber
not working. I made it say GalaxyCon.
I'm gonna make it
Yeah.
blue. I'm gonna guess blue.
It's green because I love Yoda.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, but somehow I did it 2 years ago and I tried it last night. And
Nice.
It's not working. Bummed, but yes.
Just like Darth, the light inside of his
so,
eye.
so you what's your thing about Star Wars? Jedi's, lightsabers?
Lightsabers, Yoda, peace. I love, yeah.
That's good. That works
Oh,
for
yeah,
me.
Yoda.
No, she's a big
Yeah,
Yoda.
peace is cool, but have you ever experienced war?
Wearing my T-shirt too. Go for
Yeah.
There you
the
go.
Star Wars T-shirts.
I was gonna ask you like that. I was like, what got you drafted to the Star Wars? You know what I'm saying? So
All about Yoda.
Razor, you're a new fan. You say you lied. You snuck. You lied on your application. You made it in here.
Right. No
But
idea
you-
what we're talking about.
But I've been to Razor's place. He has a Luke Skywalker on the shelf that I tried to steal and I forgot to take it. So, oh boy, there you go. So he knows something about.
Oh
Not that either. Yeah. I actually have a life-size Yoda in my basement that I got
Yeah,
off the top
I
of
just
a
dropped
Las
my
Vegas
mic.
slot machine.
Please tell me you give him water and food at least once a day.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. He's taken care of.
I want
Or
to
like
see
you
that.
just or like
I
you
wanna
just
see
lower basket. Lotion on
It's
the
on my
skin it
well, it's on my
goes, or
Instagram
hose
page
again
from
it
years
gets.
ago, but yes, I do have it posted.
All right. You're watching
That is awesome.
757 Hustle Show. My name is George. We're doing the Star Wars. May the fourth be with you. It is 3:27 on the East Coast. We have from Just Us Bros, Hokey Joker. We got from One Collection Down, Fable and Eric from 9 Panel Grid. We got comic book fans, Tanya, John, and Tom. We got comic book gurus like Razor Comics. We got artist, sculptor, Madam, Christina Payne, Gotham and Glam. Check them all out. Drop your information. Check them all out if you want to support any of these people. It's free. Just remember, it's free. And with that being said, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I gotta put on my glasses.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna do some Star Wars Would You Rather. So I'm gonna pick one of you guys on the spot. I just pick you guys on the spot, and I'm gonna ask you a would you rather question. And if you choose not to answer, get the fuck off my stream. No, if you choose not to answer, just say I choose not to answer. Okay? All right. Warning, everybody. Okay, warning. All right. First person I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. Let's go with Eric.
Let's do
Mr.
it.
9 Panel Grid. All right, here we go. Eric, would you rather do a body shot off Jabba the Hutt or give Yoda a sensual foot massage? All right, let me read that again.
That's a solid question.
That's an
Would you
easy
rather do
answer.
a body
Yeah.
shot? Everybody knows who Jabba the Hutt is, right? Right? Everybody knows who Yoda is. Would you rather do a body shot off Jabba the shot? I can't even read the fucking thing. Jabba the Hutt or give Yoda a sensual foot massage. Remember, the shot is just one time. Yoda, you gotta rub those little feet, and all you're gonna hear is like, that laughing.
Buttons, look out for.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 times I'm giving Yoda that foot massage. I can wash my hands.
wow.
I don't think
Good
I can
answer.
clean. I don't think I can clean the shot of Jabba out of my system. So yeah, foot massage all day.
Fable, you got some messed up friends, Fable.
I know, man. Those little feet have been running around that swamp. I don't know, bro.
All
Yeah,
right.
have fun with your
I'm
body
taking, I'm
shot,
taking
then.
the shot, get it over with like a band-aid.
All right.
Not your
Gotham and Glam. Gotham and Glam. Would you guys rather train? Would you guys rather train under Master Yoda or go on bounty hunting missions with Boba Fett?
Ooh.
Oh, bounty hunting. I'm sorry. That sounds way more fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Oh yeah, get
Those
to go
little
all
sand-
across the galaxy.
What are those little sand guys? What are those guys?
Oh yeah,
Tusken
yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah, Tusken Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't know,
But
I
also,
also love Yoda.
Yeah.
You know? It's a hard one. It's a
Christina
hard
would have said
one.
Yoda.
I don't know, but Mandalorian firepower sounds a lot of fun though.
Okay.
But what if there's no incineration this time?
Yeah. Right. Only
Would
some
that-
phases.
Okay, I guess the question really depends on will I be able to use the Force after I train with Yoda? Because then that's a no-brainer.
Here's the thing, dude.
That's a no-brainer.
I don't know. I think I'd train with Yoda. Actually, I think I'm locking in Yoda.
Locking it.
Yoda's like the baddest motherfucker in all of Star
After I
Wars,
train
so-
with Yoda, I'm gonna steal some Mandalorian firepower though, because that does look kind of fun.
So we're gonna go with Yoda, right?
I'm gonna go with Yoda.
All right.
Go with Yoda.
Good answer. Good answer. Thank you. Thank you. Fable. Fable from one collection down. Fable. Would you rather spend a romantic weekend in a Wookiee's armpit, like hey baby,
He's done that with me already.
cuddling, or share a tub with Palpatine whispering, "My young apprentice"? So, would you rather spend the romantic, I guess, cuddling, in a Wookiee's armpit all weekend, or share a hot tub with Palpatine whispering, "My young apprentice"?
I mean, I gotta probably go with. I mean, they're both freaking bad, George. Jesus Christ. But I'm
And,
probably gonna go with.
That's why it's called Star Wars and not Star Hanging Out.
I'm probably gonna go with the Wookiee because if it's good enough for Han Solo, it's probably good enough for me. You know what I mean? Palpatine has the most annoying freaking voice in all of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Can't stand that guy.
And
And I'm gonna
he's-
be in a hot tub with him. He might touch me and stuff like that. No, we're good.
Yeah, and he's not just
Going with
saying
the
my
Wookiee.
young Padawan. He's probably also saying the Force is strong with this one.
I can only imagine it's like you want to spend a night with a big puppy, or do you want to sit in a hot tub with the Jeffrey Epstein of Star Wars?
You broke it down much better than I could have. Exactly.
Yeah, they make the cantina music and make it slow jazz.
Turn up the bubbles. Unlimited power.
Yeah, play Careless Whisper while we're in the hot tub. I never want to dance together.
Damn, Fable got a song picked out and everything.
to quote friends, you could be like, "Have you ever heard the tale of my backpacking trip through Europe?"
Yeah.
I love Wookiees.
All right, Razor, would you want to be an X-wing pilot?
No.
Would you want to dogfight an X-wing pilot or wield the lightsaber in close combat? Would you want to be a Jedi fighting?
Oh, X-wing, dude.
What? What's that? Wait. All right. Repeat the question. I'm sorry. One more time.
Would you want to be in a dogfight in an X-wing, like a spaceship battle, or do you want to be in a lightsaber duel?
I want to
Which
die
one?
by lightsaber duel.
Ooh.
Lightsaber.
Like a knight. Fucking G. Just a lightsaber stuck in my side of the head, coming out the other. You'll always remember that.
What color lightsaber would you wield, Razor G?
All right. Who wants this is a little raunchy one. Who wants to answer a raunchy?
What color?
Everybody got all quiet.
Yellow.
I'll give it to Drew. All right, I'll give it to Drew. Drew from Justice.
Green. I switch it. Green.
Would you rather hear Chewbacca screaming every time you climax, or get force choked every time you moan?
So here's the thing. I already sound like Chewbacca when that happens. But it depends on who's doing the force choking. Ooh.
It really matters? I don't think it matters. Palpatine?
Then Chewbacca went all day. But if it was like George, you know, if this was like Ahsoka doing this to me,
He's like, damn, George had me on last year. We didn't do no force choking jokes.
but I'm just saying, we know with Rosario Dawson and Ahsoka, if Ahsoka was there, it'd be the force choke all day.
Shirtless Kylo Ren.
Like the big one, the barrel chested one.
No matter what you say, anything was a good answer in that one. Tanya, John, and Tom, huge Star Wars fans. Would you guys rather be besties with R2D2 or party regularly with Lando?
R2 for me.
What?
You want to party with
Lando, because there's
Racist.
going to be
He racist answers in a row.
Sam has better alcohol, probably.
I'm getting space drunk with Lando. Oh yeah.
I think
I'm losing everything I own gambling. Space. Space casino.
20s.
I can hear R2 all day.
In my 20s, I would definitely party with Lando. I don't think I could keep up with him now. And I would definitely now, my age, I would prefer an R2. Like, it's my Alexa, right? R2, go get this.
Yeah, exactly.
R2, go get this.
Lando's got all the hot droids anyway,
If
so you're going to get the hot droids with Lando.
R2 could
Lando
help
isn't
with Lando.
for that, right?
Yeah, but R2 could like go up to a bar, find a port, and like turn on the strobe lights, pull out the alcohol.
Well, Lando just got to walk up and be like, "Hey, Chewie, let's go get laid," and then they just open all the shit up for him.
You can connect to the internet and make things happen.
Madam,
Yes.
the wonderful and
Yes.
talented madam.
Just
Let me
a
ask
just
you.
a softball one, please.
Softball, very softball.
I'll have forever entertainment.
Name the spaceship Luke Skywalker. No, just
No.
for the $1 million. No, would you rather be
Come on,
forced,
madam, you got it.
would you rather be force tickled until you confess your kinky side or be seduced by a Sith Lord?
By who?
Basically, would you prefer a Jedi to tickle you with the Force to get you to tell you the truth, or do a Sith, the evil version of a Jedi?
Oh, a Sith. Okay.
Oh, I thought you heard something about me. No, I don't have syphilis.
Sith
I,
Lord Lithis.
I actually had Sith makeup on earlier. I was going to come as a female Sith, and I just wasn't feeling it. I took it off. But well, I'm gonna have to say, like, God, I prefer not to answer.
You're out.
There you go. First one. Nah.
Respect that.
See, Luke
Right.
had no problem answering that question.
So nobody feels left out. Okay. Christina? I want from Christina right here. Christina, would you rather be frozen in carbonite for a year or stuck with Jar Jar Binks as your roommate?
Christina, would you rather be frozen in carbonite for a year or stuck with
It's not going to really happen, so you don't have to think.
I would say I could deal with both, but I heard, being frozen, that actually helps with your skin and everything, does really well because, they do the ice baths and everything. I'll do the frozen for a year.
Makes sense. Okay, Chastity, cosplay mom.
Tell Drew, I am in Wahoo country. I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia. So Wahoo Wah, bye, Virginia Tech. Okay, thank you. How to say it.
Cosplay, Chastity, let me ask you this. This is the last one. Would you rather date someone who only speaks in Ewok or someone who who role play as Darth Vader?
Okay.
Here, I'll give you some visual assistance. Make me a sandwich.
Okay, you have to say that again. Say that one more time.
Make me a sandwich.
I find the lack of pickles disturbing.
Yeah, see? Think about it. Or a little
I
heavy
think
guy
it's
going.
too disturbing.
Nah. You don't judge here, just remember.
I'd probably go with Darth Vader.
All right, give yourself a round of
I'd
applause.
probably go with Darth Vader.
And there you have it, folks. You got some freaks and geeks out here. But all right, you're watching 757 Hustle Show. Let's take a look at the comments. We got some people hanging out with us out here today. Pierre Kelly, once again, Pierre Kelly is always here. Luis Mendoza, look at that. Combo community coming out to represent. Yo. What's up, everybody? Christina talking to him. Christina saying I'm backstage. Showing off. Yoda's a favorite. General Grievous is the best character. Just watch the 03 micro series. Yes, I love Grievous. I love
Ooh, that was that little cartoon where they didn't talk much in it. That was really cool. Actually, it preceded the third movie.
Yeah, was that Genny Tartakovsky who did?
He's
Because
actually
it
not a
felt
bad character.
it felt like
Obi-Wan defeated his
Samurai
ass too.
Jacks.
His costume.
Yeah, like a lot of Samurai Jack was the same way with like no dialogue, but just action. So that sort of felt very similar to me. Yeah, animation style was somewhat similar too.
And it's where, if I remember, that cartoon is where Mace Windu messes up Grievous. Mace Windu, I'm gonna nerd fact everybody right now. Mace in that cartoon, Mace Windu fights Grievous and crushes his whole chest inside, which is why Grievous in the movies is all Kenobi. That's why he sounds like that, because in that cartoon, Mace Windu. Also, that cartoon is where Anakin gets that scar. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that cartoon is very badass. I don't think they consider it canon anymore, but that cartoon.
Screw Disney. No, who cares? They ruined Star Wars. Like, say what you will about the prequels. At least after I watched the prequels, I didn't immediately forget it.
I think Disney has ruined movies in general, and I've been saying that for a while.
Wait till they recast Yoda with somebody. That'll be fun.
Hey, does anybody think Disney's doing a good job?
I might have to go watch that because that's
I'm in the minority,
interesting.
actually. I love Disney, but I'm a Disney bias.
I'm not going to say
never say anything wrong about Disney. Period.
I can.
Don't ask me.
I can say stuff wrong about Disney.
Go ahead.
They
buddy.
lied to me. They lied to me, and they said that when I was going to be an adult, like little woodland creatures would come out of the woodwork and help me clean and sing, and that hasn't happened yet. Not once.
Did you whistle?
I'm so
You're
pissed.
supposed to whistle.
No, I
Whistle
agree.
works.
Disney lied. Disney lied to me too. I'm right there with you, girl.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
We need to
It's
remake-
a big lie.
I mean, if Disney is the bad guy, I mean, for me personally,
Right there with you.
They created the best Star Wars thing since the last prequels in the Mandalorian. I don't know. I love
That was John Favreau. Disney. That was all John Favreau's idea.
You put it whoever you want to put it on, but the mouse is on it.
Mandalorian's really good. I have to say, Mandalorian's really good. Yes.
What? How many? One out of how many? That's good though.
I mean, I like Ahsoka too.
I'm not going to say I like Alkali. I like Andor. I mean, you ask me.
It's a buffet. It's a buffet. It's like going to a buffet.
I haven't seen the new ones. Mandalorian was the last one I did.
I
That's
had
what you need to do.
I had a hypothetical.
I definitely get confused.
We know Bill Burr is in the first season of The Mandalorian. I'm not sure if any of you watch Bill Burr stand up, but imagine Bill Burr stand up in the Star Wars universe. Some of the messed up jokes he would make. That would be fun to watch.
He's so angry.
Well, he did. He basically did his his political stand up in the lines that were written for him. Of course, there wasn't nobody laughing, but but he kind of did the same thing. But it's like what I said earlier. You don't have to like everything that they promote. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like everything that they do. But some of you have said, most of you said, it all sucks now. But then you're like, well, I do like this. Well, I do like this. Everybody, you have a right not to like what's out there. But like I said, you got stuff like Andor, and then you got stuff like Skeleton Crew and all the previous stuff. And I was gonna bring this up, but I didn't, but because it was hard to read. But I'll just tell you real quick. Long time ago, Star Wars came out in the 70s. It came out. There was a newsletter. You can look this up. There's two sisters. They had a fanzine, a newsletter, and they would write about. They were called something of the Sith. How much Star Wars was great, whatever. Fast forward to Empire Strikes Back. Most people, my generation, Tanya, John, Tom, I think Empire is probably the best one out of all of them. That's how I felt and growing up. The Empire Strikes Back was probably better than, because it was more deeper and all that. So these girls came out, bro. They were so toxic. They were like, George Lucas ruined Star Wars. Like everything what people say today about Kathleen Kennedy and all that, they ripped George Lucas and Empire Strikes. What is this? Why is this? And why is Luke having the Force now? And blah, blah, blah. And it's like they just shredded it. But it just goes to show you that even back then, it's not for everybody, and it is for everybody. You just take what you like from it. I mean, I'm not here to preach or anything, but don't. My only thing I want to say is don't shit on somebody else because they're like, I can't stand The Last Jedi. I'll admit it. I don't like it. I did not like Boba Fett, but I love Ahsoka. I love The Mandalorian. I love Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge fan of freaking the Clone Wars, and I'd advise anybody who's a part-time Star Wars person. Once you get used to the animation and everything, you're like, this is top tier storytelling. You're like, holy crap! But it just goes around. It just goes around. It's not for everybody. It's like my example is you go to the buffet. Oh, you got steak, you got Chinese, Asian set up over there, you got tacos set up over there, and then it's just like, man, I just want a salad, and you got a salad also. So it's not for everybody. And
Kids love Boba Fett now.
Yeah, link to that buffet in the comments because I want to find that buffet. And spend all day.
I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry.
Yes, now I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to sit down and watch this new cartoon. It sounds interesting.
Yes, I'm dying to watch Tales of the Underworld or something like that. It's called. So, check this out. Everybody hear this? Everybody hear this? Everybody heard that?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's time. You guys ready?
Sure.
You guys ready? Let me see. Can I get that? I think it's time. What's that? All right. So, once again, if you're just tuning in, my name is George. You're watching the 757 Hustle Show. We're celebrating Star Wars. May the 4th be with you. I have some close personal friends of mine, some talented people from across the universe, gathered here today to play Star Wars Family Feud. Give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. Thank you for being here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm gonna
10, 11, 12.
break it up. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chachi's gonna have to split in a little bit, so I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Carry the 9. Divide by 5.
okay. So I'm gonna put these are gonna be the teams. These are gonna be the teams, okay? So I got Razor, Madam,
Kitty.
Christina.
Oh, look at the big kitty butt.
We got Razor, Big Kitty Butt, Christina.
Kitty.
You big kitty. Oh, what's his name?
Tanya's team, Drew, and Cosplay Mom, right? You're my Virginia team. All right, you guys are my Virginia team. 1, 2, 3, because my Cosplay's gonna have to break soon. So you 3 on my Virginia team. Okay, Team Virginia. Fable and Eric, I'm gonna call you guys Team New York. All right, I'm gonna call you guys Team New York. I'm gonna put you guys backstage. Team New York, I'm gonna put you backstage for a few minutes, okay? All right.
I love this
All right.
music.
Okay. Name show music. Hold it up. So this is how we're gonna work. It's not gonna be exactly like the game show. So
Now we just need one of those,
For those who aren't
Android scenes with, Jabba the Hutt behind us.
So I'm gonna read you a couple simple questions. We're gonna do like Family Feud. It's gonna be the first person. Now we don't have any buzzers here, and because of the internet, because of the lag, I'm gonna have the first. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 teams. The Virginia team, you guys are gonna be Team Jawas. So every time you guys are hitting the buzzers, you gotta yell out Jawa. Okay, that's your buzzer.
Houtini.
You know what I'm saying? Or Otini. That's even better. Otini. Okay. So your buzzer sound, whenever you're going to answer, hit the buzzer, you have to yell out Utini. Whoever's up.
Wait, who's Team Virginia again?
Are you from Virginia, Razor?
No.
I'm Virginia.
All right, gotcha.
Okay.
Virginia.
And then everybody else, okay, Team Razor, you guys are going to be not Team Virginia. No. So you guys are going to yell out
Virginia,
Jedi.
but I'm with Razor.
Jedi.
So the comic book gurus, you guys are going to be yell out Jedi. That's your buzzer word. So whenever you guys are going to buzz in, you're going to yell out Jedi.
What team are we on?
Word for Jedi,
Weird, it's the
right?
same as my safe word.
We're Team Jedi. We yell out Jedi.
Yeah, my Virginia people yell out Utini, and then my the rest of you who are not from Virginia yell out Jedi. Let me set this up.
So am I with Adam or no?
Yeah, Christina, you're a Madam. You, Razor, and Gotham and Glamour together.
I'm just making sure.
Copy that.
That's what I thought.
All right. You're watching the 757 Hustle Show. My name is George. We're playing Star Wars Family Feud. And today, first up, we have Drew from Just Us Bros going up against Madam. Come on down, everybody. Round of applause. Round of applause, everybody. Okay. So I'm going to ask a question, and then the first person to say your name gets the answer. And if it's not the highest one, the other person gets to get a chance to answer and see if it's fun. We'll just go through that. Okay, so here we go. Name a reason why Jar Jar Binks is so annoying.
Houdini.
Okay, Drew, Pokey Joker.
It's the way he talks.
Show me the way he talks. That was the number one answer. Congratulations.
What? Yeah.
There you go. Team
He
Virginia.
got it right.
Yeah, Team Virginia. You guys want to pass or play, Team Virginia?
Sorry, I feel terrible.
We want to play it? Tanya?
All right, Virginia. Here we go. Virginia's playing. All right, Cosplay Mom, it's up to you now. Name me something. Name a reason why Jar Jar Binks is so annoying.
The way he talks.
Oh, the way he talks just made it. Good answer. Continue on. We're going on to Tanya, John, and Tom, Virginia fans. Name a reason why Jar Jar Binks is so annoying.
He's ignorant. He's kind of dumb.
Clumsy.
Number 30 answers. Clumsy. Congratulations. Drew, back to you, dude. Yeah, you got it. I'm sorry you didn't hear me. Yeah, you got it. We got 3 more on the board. These are mean. Some of these are mean.
I think he just looks stupid, the way he looks.
There you go. Sure. It's on there. I told you they're mean.
Let's go full mean girl on this.
Yeah, it is a mean one.
Well,
this is an old game. This is an old game before feelings.
Okay.
So Cosplay, you're the last one. You got one more left. Name a reason why Jar Jar Binks is so annoying.
I'm gonna have to say.
We have his voice. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to say.
Time.
The way he acts, very stupid. Like, very stupid.
We already had that. So 1X.
Oh.
All right. So yeah. So we got 1X. We got one more spot. I'm going to pass this one. I'm going to move this on to the next one because technically it says mannerisms, but you guys got the other ones. You got his voice, clumsiness, but then I think mannerisms is the same thing like appearance and clumsiness. So I know you guys.
Oh, I hear you.
So I'm going to give you guys the point for that. Sorry, I was delaying for something. All right.
I think I'm frozen. Hello.
Who's frozen?
All right. We're gonna go to let's bring up. Oh, she froze.
No, she's just holding the perfect pose.
I know. There you go.
That was
You
awesome
messed
that
it
you're
up.
able to
I
hold
was
it that long.
frozen.
You messed up the world
Amazing.
record. All right, Tanya, John, and Tom, come on down against Razor Comics.
You already there.
Okay, guys. Which Star Wars character is the most likely to get a girlfriend? Which
Jedi.
All right, Razor.
Kylo Ren.
Han Solo.
Genie.
Hold on. Razor said Kylo Ren. Show me Kylo Ren. Is he on the list?
Oh,
Tanya, John, and Tom, you have an answer?
Han Solo.
Han Solo, number 1 answer. All right. Do you guys want to continue or
All right,
pass?
guys.
Continue.
Continue. Okay. From Justice Bros Podcast, Drew, Hokey Joker. Which Star Wars character is the most likely to get a girlfriend?
Let's go Luke Skywalker.
Show me Luke Skywalker. Yeah, 5th answer on the board. Good job.
Fifth answer. Wow.
Yeah, he's a 5th. So Cosplay mom, any ideas? Which Star Wars character is the most likely to get a girlfriend? She's Googling Star Wars characters right now. Sorry. She's Googling handsome Star Wars characters.
No, I would say Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Show me Darth Vader. Sorry. Tanya, John, and Tom, we're back to you. Which Star Wars character?
Hey, the smooth Lando Calrissian.
Yes, Lando Calrissian.
That's a good answer.
All right, Drew, back to you.
Ooh. Who would make? Let's go Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Show me Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I thought.
Oh, 2 X's. Cosplay mom, this is the last one for you. She's like, that Google's working slow today. Which Star Wars character is the most likely to get a girlfriend?
Anakin Skywalker.
Show me Anakin Skywalker. All right, congratulations, you got them all. One for you guys.
Sorry, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, we suck.
Yeah, we'll just sit here and watch.
Well, I'll just say though, me and my friends at Justice Bros podcast did trivia, and I smoked the floor with all of them, so don't feel bad. A lot of useless knowledge up here.
Who's most likely going to get a girlfriend?
Not me, apparently.
All right.
Razor, though.
So we have Gotham and Glam versus Hokey Joker again. All right. So this is going to be the question. Name a hazard that comes with using a lightsaber.
Boom.
Name a hazard.
Houdini.
Slicing your
Houdini.
finger.
You got it.
A Jedi.
I would say slicing your fingers off.
Hold on. And Drew buzzed in first. Drew buzzed in.
But you know, us stoners should get at least a 3-second delay. I mean, that's just fair.
That was 5 minutes ago, bro. We've been always sitting here waiting.
I would say. I mean, I was gonna say the same thing they did with cut. You're gonna lose a limb at some point.
That's number one answer. Okay, so we're gonna pass or play, brother. Pass or play.
I got to give my team a shot to win to wrap this up.
Cosplay mom. Name a hazard that comes with using a lightsaber. You know what a lightsaber is?
The knowledge of the Force.
I said hazard.
That could be a hazard, depending on whose viewpoint.
Tanya, John, yeah, from a certain point of view. Tanya, John, and Tom, name a hazard that comes with using a lightsaber.
I would say getting cut in half.
Cutting yourself, second answer. Very good. Number one answer was losing a limb. Number two is cutting yourself. So,
like
Drew, back to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of these, they're like basically the same. We got one more, and then nobody said.
Really? Okay. Running out of battery life on it.
Oh my God.
It's real world.
Last X. Here you go. Yeah. It's real world answers. Correct. That's right. Real world answers. Cosplay mom. Can't find a charger for it.
I think she's frozen.
All right, other guys, name one thing bad that can happen with you that they haven't said that can happen to you with a lightsaber. You can cut yourself. You can cut yourself in half. You can burn.
Airport security.
Can we discuss it?
All right. This is right. All right, Christina. We got Christina versus Cosplay Mom. Come on down.
Christina.
Hey. Come on, Christina.
Come on, we need to play, so no pressure.
Yeah, it's all on you, buddy.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Stubbing your toe?
Name something in the galaxy that is the color blue. Name something in the Star Wars galaxy that is the color blue.
Jedi.
Okay, Christina, what you got? A blue Jedi? Is that your answer?
Mhm.
A blue Jedi?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks. I'm just saying, looks like lightsaber. Yeah.
Okay, the blue lightsaber. I'll give you that. Yeah. Blue
Yeah.
lightsaber. Very good. Number
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good. All right, Christina, you're a judge for team. Pass or play?
We're gonna play.
All right. Give us a
Yeah.
round of applause. All right, Gotham and Glam. Name something in the galaxy, in the Star Wars galaxy, that's the color blue.
R2D2.
Oh, I was gonna
You two is on
milk.
there. Congratulations.
Good answer.
I was gonna say milk.
Yeah, you would have
Hold on,
been
one answer at a time. One answer at a time. You're giving away all the answers. You're
That's
giving
my
away-
answer. Milk.
Razor comment says milk. What color milk, Razor?
Blue.
Blue milk.
Put it on
He
the
got it,
board.
ladies and gentlemen. All right.
I didn't
Madam,
even know that.
name something in the galaxy that is the color blue.
I don't know. Oh, I know. Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker's eyes.
Luke Skywalker's
Oh.
eyes. That's a good answer,
Good
but it's
answer.
not
Good
on there.
answer.
Good answer, but it's not on.
Should not X me for that. Come on. We all know it's
Christina, you got one more thing? What's round? What's round in common in Star Wars? They fly to these places a lot. We live
Well,
on Earth.
the planet.
We live on there you go,
Yes.
planets.
But,
There you
but
go.
I'm trying to think of the character. Okay.
You got them all. You got them all. You got them all. The score is 2-1. We're almost done. We're almost done. All right, here we go. All right, I guess we're going back to we got Tanya, Tom, and Tom, and up against Madam. Name something that Han Solo is always doing.
Jedi.
Okay, go ahead, Madam.
I just wanted to be first, but he's always smiling.
Yes. Very much so.
I always smiling. I'll give it to you for
Good answer,
number
good answer.
7 as looking cool. I'll give you.
Yes. Yeah, that's a swap. Yeah, definitely.
Tanya, John, and Tom, can you come up with something? Another one. Name something that Han Solo is always doing.
Yeah, flirting.
Getting VD.
He's flirting or being
a flirt.
sarcastic, but I don't know.
Flirt?
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 Yes.
No, sorry. So we go back. Madam, it's yours. Razor goes back to you. Name something that Han Solo is always doing.
Gambling.
Oh, there we go.
Show me gambling. Yep, gambling's on there.
Gambling.
All right, Christina Payne. Name something that Han Solo is always doing.
Flying.
Yes.
Flying and piloting is on there. This could be the comeback that ties the game right here. Gotham and Glam. Name something that Han Solo is always doing.
Smuggling.
Smuggling, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, the score is now 2-2, everybody.
Don't call it a comeback.
I was gonna say nerf hurting.
I was gonna say Leia.
Nerf hurting.
Same thing.
I was gonna say shampooing Chewbacca.
Yeah, hanging out with Chewie.
Hold on, I'm trying to find one for the last one for the tiebreaker. For the tiebreaker. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the tiebreaker. So we got, once again, we're up top to Drew from Just As Bros podcast versus, I'll put, who are we up to? We did Razor, so we're up to Christina now, right? Okay. Name a male Star Wars character. Name a male Star Wars character.
Jedi.
Timmy.
Jedi.
I heard Jedi first. Christina, name a male Star Wars character.
Han Solo.
Han Solo. Good answer. Drew, can you beat Han Solo?
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker beats Han Solo, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not lying. It's right there. Look. Number one answer. Luke
In what world?
Skywalker.
I'm sorry.
Cosplay mom, name a male Star Wars character. Oh, I don't hear her. Her mic's off.
You're muted.
Yeah. Sorry. Tanya, John, and Tom.
Chewbacca.
No, too late. Sorry, I can't.
Chewbacca.
You're slow as Google. Tanya, John, and Tom. Name a male Star Wars character.
Everyone. Everyone. You
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, everybody. Back to Drew. Drew.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's on the board. Cosplay mom, back to you. Name a male Star Wars character.
Chewbacca.
Right.
Chewbacca.
Well, there you go. Have it. There you go, folks. The Jawas win. Virginia versus the Combo Gurus.
Captain Kirk.
I think they cheated. I think
Wrong show.
I think they cheated. So I'm going to show this. I showed this to Drew real quick. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I showed it to Drew. So Star Wars came out. Star Wars came out in the 70s, right? So Star Wars came out in the 70s. And then a month later, I'm just going to show you one song because we're going to have a musical here too. So a month later, there was a TV show, the Osmond Brothers, and they did a Star Wars special. This was aired 2 months after the original Star Wars.
How about it? Is that a perfect landing?
That's not what we need.
But you landed on the same planet.
Have any girls ever dressed for your hair like that, like messing around? You gotta have a lot of hair, right? You gotta have a lot of hair.
Yes, I have.
Big bun like
I've done my hair like his.
I thought they just did bagels in her hair to make that shape.
I've done my hair like Princess Leia. I have wigs on the side of my hair, on the side of my ears.
The landing part was perfect. I knew we should have taken a cab.
You thought Disney messed up Star Wars? This was 90 days after the movie released.
Even us two hates it.
Dancing Stormtroopers, baby.
Look out, people, 'cause here we come. How tall is this?
George Lucas actually lent over the costumes. I mean, I don't know. I would love to know if that's the guy that was it Peter Muir, I think. Peter
R.I.P. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that played Chewbacca. I wonder if that's really him in the costume right there. You're watching Snuff Us on the Hustle Show. My name is George. We're hanging out here today with a friend of mine. The Made of Wookie special. Cosplay Mom, I want to thank you for hanging out with us. Check her out. She's on Twitch. She's on TikTok. All right. There you go. That was Star Wars before Disney. So.
Well, that was better than Disney.
That was actually a little bit better than some of the Disney
way better
stuff.
than Acolyte.
Yeah, like I remember it.
I got into
after
that.
The last
I like
I
that.
forgot the last 3 Disney movies, and I just saw them.
I mean, it's a vibe for sure, but would you be saying that if you hadn't smoked weed at some point?
Well, it's the 70s. It came out in the 70s. Of course, I'd be smoking weed.
My 3 gummies kicked in, so I did enjoy that. So,
but no,
Gummies.
It's really like Rogue One. Actually, I dumped on the last 3 Disney movies, but Rogue One was awesome.
yes, I did love Rogue One. All right, let me goodbye, Chastity. Let me bring back Fable and my man Eric hanging out backstage. Thank you for being patient, gentlemen. Thank you for being patient. Fable's like fucking George. Keep me back here for so long.
That was a complete poodoo, man. Complete poodoo.
You guys, what the Family Feud or the or the Osmond Brothers?
Both.
Mando definitely gets the girls. Yeah, definitely.
I got a question for you. So, what does a DJ name his son?
What?
Eric?
Oh,
I'm using that.
That's
There you
I
go.
love it. That was awesome.
All right. Okay, now that I got Fable, I got the professionals on. This is whoever wants to call them out. Just say, I got this. And now we'll go. We can just friendly trivia. We're going to do some friendly trivia. It's going to be multiple choice. It's going to pop up on the screen.
Child.
Okay.
So, Fable, Eric, you're all here. So anybody that knows the answer, okay. So here's the first one. Which Star Wars film has the most Academy Awards to its name?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire. Someone said Empire. Who said
Revenge of
Empire?
the Sith.
That was me. That was me.
That was you. Okay. All right. Let's see what it is. Which Star Wars film has the most Academy Awards to its name? Star Wars: A New Hope.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry. All right.
Wrong.
What is Samuel Jackson's characters called? What is Samuel Jackson?
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu, right? Yeah. Show me Mace Windu.
Out the window.
Is he ever gonna get a spin-off? Mace Windu. I believe he's still alive. Does anybody believe he's still alive? No.
He's
Star Wars
dead.
canon.
He's
You think he died at that one scene right there?
window. You can die.
He's a Jedi. He can float. He's a Jedi. He can jump.
Force Ghost.
Did you guys miss the rest of the movies?
He might have survived if they cut him in half.
So did Darth Maul, but he's back. Luke lost his arm. He fell.
Yeah, I know.
I got a lot of stock. I got a lot of stock in Mace Windu. I need him back. All right. All right. What did Luke Skywalker lose in his
His
fight?
hand.
And his lightsaber.
His dignity.
His hand.
His sense of innocence.
His will to live.
His child support from his dad. His right
His
hand.
girlfriend.
What is Chewbacca's weapon of choice?
Bowcaster.
Laser bow. Laser bow.
Bowcaster. Nasty attitude.
His
Annoying.
bravado. His
Yeah.
Tanner.
Bowcaster. Interesting. Which was Star Wars film has the quote, "I don't like sand"?
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones.
Attacking the clothes.
Since you guys all came into the prequels, are you also Anakin fans?
Hayden Christensen is underrated at the time, but he got a lot of hate. But I think it's come around in the zeitgeist where everybody likes him.
Yeah, I agree.
I've always liked him, but yeah.
Do you think it's because he had to imitate James Earl Jones that they kind of like limited him?
No, he was a
He's
whiny,
having
angsty teenager. That's what I think. It's the way he was written. He performed
The
the best he could.
dialogue didn't do any favors in those movies. It's not necessarily the actors themselves. He's a very good physical actor.
I like Hayden, but you know that kid can go. That little kid. I don't know.
Oh, the
his
little
name,
kid.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, he can
And
go.
I'm the little kid, the little boy. Now this is pod racing.
I usually don't advocate beating
Star
kids,
Wars.
but I wanted to beat that kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go. According to the Emperor, what was Luke Skywalker's weakness?
His friends.
Yeah.
Princess Leia.
What's his name?
You will find them quite
His sister.
oppositional.
His faith in his friends.
It was
Yeah,
definitely
it seems like the first generation was Team Luke, and then when the prequels came out, everybody became Team Anakin or Team Obi-Wan. I mean, back in the day, nobody really liked Obi-Wan. He was just, the older mentor. But then, because of the Clone Wars and the prequels, it was like, damn, Obi-Wan's badass too. What was the original title for the Star Wars movie? Anybody know?
Star Wars.
Blue Harvest.
A new
space drama, something opera.
Star
Death
Wars.
Star.
Anyone?
The
Last
space
chance.
opera.
Star Wars.
Luke Starkiller or something. The Star. Yeah.
Oh,
Adventures of Luke Starkiller. Yeah, deep cuts right there, boy. What nickname does Han Solo call Luke Skywalker that drives him crazy?
Kid.
He calls him kid, right?
Yeah.
Don't get cocky, kid. Kid. What were Padme's last words?
Luke and Leia.
Ouch!
Ouch!
Ouch.
This is how democracy dies with thunderous
You're
applause.
breaking my heart.
I like the who said that was good one. Obi-Wan, there's still good in him. I know there is.
A lot of last words.
There was.
What is the location of the scene in which we see the predominant color of Luke Skywalker's outfit change from white to black? Yes, that should be said. What movie did we finally see him in a black suit?
I know it was an Empire.
Was it in the Sarlacc pit? I just can't.
No. It was in Jedi. I'm sorry, I get the titles mixed up.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name of the planet, but it was.
He was on the way to a Raider game.
Jabba's Palace. Yeah, it was a weird. That was the first time we see him. Jabba's Palace. What is Admiral Akbar's famous phrase?
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
And one of the biggest movies ever. So, for those who don't know, it was announced at Star Wars Celebration for who watched Ahsoka. They're going to have a space battle between Grand Admiral Thrawn, right, the blue guy, versus Akbar. So it's been confirmed. So it's going to be Admiral versus Admiral doing a big space battle. So for us Star Wars nerds, that's pretty cool stuff right there.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. There you go. It's a trap. There you go. Who had It's a Trap? Bunch of fucking nerds.
I think we all did. I'm going to give a point to everyone.
That was first.
What term is used for Force users who may use both the light and the dark side?
Bisexual.
Gray Jedi.
Gray Jedi.
White rappers.
Show me bisexual. No.
Gray something. Gray Jedis, I think.
Yeah, we did get Gray Jedi, right?
Ah,
Gray.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's gray.
Gray Skywalker.
In what year was Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope released?
May 25th, 1977.
77.
77.
77.
Black Sabbath album came out in 77. I'm going to Google that real quick.
77.
That would be the third one. I think. Was Paranoid? Paranoid came out in 69?
No, it's the second one. Masters of Reality is their third one.
Okay, my bad.
What did you say, Masters of the Universe? That's not me.
Speaking of which, coming soon. (1977). I was 2 years old.
I was sperm.
Who was an X-wing pilot and a Jedi Master, but still need power converters?
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. Have you guys ever seen the deleted scenes?
Well, I've seen one where they call him Wormy. Which is a
Wormy,
weird
right?
nickname. Yeah. He was wearing a bucket hat. Kind of weird.
What color is Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber?
Green.
Green, correct.
I was first.
Liam Neeson needs to come back and do like the Taken character as Qui-Gon. Like, because.
We didn't get enough Qui-Gon.
Where he comes back and be like, hey guys, I fucked up. He wasn't the one.
So I was thinking Sabotage, but that came out in 75. Technical Ecstasy came out in 76, and Never Say Die came out in 78. So I was wrong. Nothing came out in 77.
So what was the third album?
The third album is Masters of Reality, but that came out in 71.
Okay. Who freed Princess Leia from her chains at Jabba's palace?
R2.
R2.
Lando Calrissian, the Hugh Hefner of the galaxy.
R2D2.
Come on, Eric. Scream these out.
Yeah, Eric, man. Is your mic off?
Oh,
I
I'm here.
haven't heard you and Fables say anything since, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Told you he was a Star Trek fan. Nah, just Which bounty hunter was trying to capture Han Solo when Greedo arrived first? Which bounty hunter was trying to capture Han Solo when Greedo arrived first?
Sulu.
I'm assuming.
That's
Yeah,
deep
what?
cut.
Oh.
Deep cut right there.
Tony Danza?
Yeah, Tony Danza. Hey, Hunt. Hey, Angela. Who tells Rey, I'm no Jedi, but I know the Force? Who tells
Maz,
Rey?
Maz Kanata?
Skywalker.
Maz, something or other.
Yeah, I think it was
Masvidal.
Maz Kanata. Who is Rey's grandfather?
Palpatine.
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 That
Hey, well, I heard-
yelled.
there you go, brother.
Yeah.
Come here, granddaughter. What were the creatures living on Endor that helped the rebels to defeat
Ewoks.
You are
Care Bears.
Care Bears? Yeah.
Cow Troopers.
The Paw Patrol.
The little hairy bastards, Ewoks.
Little teddy bears.
Where did the Clone Wars begin?
Geonosis.
Yeah.
Epstein Island.
Shit, that's-
Oh. Naboo.
Geonosis. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up. Who is the famous mentor of Luke Skywalker?
Yoda.
Oh, there's a couple. You got Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda.
Yoda.
Harvey Weinstein.
Leia taught him to kiss.
Oh.
All right. What is the name of Han Solo's ship?
Millennial Falcon with avocado toast.
I'm sorry, you mean Lando's ship?
Oh,
The
no,
taco.
he lost it. He lost it in the
But then he stole it back from him as well as his clothes.
Millennium Falcon. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. You're watching 757.
I didn't know that until the Family Guy special.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until the Family Guy special.
Millennium Falcon.
Like, watch this. He got the same clothes on.
Like seriously, watch the movie. He's wearing Han's clothes. It's weird.
I didn't notice that until the Family Guy special when Brian Griffin points it out. I didn't even know that. I went back and I watched that after seeing Blue Harvest, the Family Guy comedy. And that cracks me up. Can we give an honorable mention? Can we give an honorable mention to both the Robot Chicken and the Family Guy parodies of Star Wars? Those are top tier.
And,
awesome. I like
that co-pilot in Jedi when with Lando, like the little dude, the spoken laughs. He would host a Family Feud in the Star Wars galaxy because he looks just like Steve Harvey.
That's right.
Good stuff. Check this out.
You know the way.
What
Was that?
When
Was
it-
You know the way.
Was that last year in Raleigh at Galaxy?
yeah,
Con?
that was Raleigh's last year, correct.
I'm still trying to get media passes for this year. Dude won't respond to me.
It's a gamble. But that's crazy that people who drive wrap their whole cars. Like at the conventions, sometimes you'll see them, you'll see like the Batmobile, Knight Rider, stuff like that. And then sometimes you'll have regular fans just wrap the car. Does anybody have like this is like the most Star Wars, and I found this ain't really mine, but this is like the most Star Wars memorabilia I have. Does anybody have, I know Christina had that lightsaber, but does anything else have like
a tattoo.
you got Star Wars tattoo? What's the tattoo of?
It's just the rebel sign. It's a bad tattoo, so I don't know if you can see it, but
The Rebel logo?
yeah.
See, that's badass.
Nice.
That's. And when did you get that? Was that like a long time ago? Recent?
A long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, probably.
See, that's
15.
hardcore. That's hardcore to get a tattoo of. Does anybody have a tattoo of any property that they like anime or Gotham and Glam? What do you guys have?
Yeah, I got the Mortal Kombat.
You got the Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
That's
dope.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Urban's coming to it. Can't wait for that to come out in the new movie.
I got
Yeah.
right here. So one of my favorite heavy metal bands, the band that got me into heavy metal was Disturbed, specifically the 2005 release called 10,000 Fists.
Sick. Let's see. This is gonna be dope.
I love how he's using her head as a rest.
Yeah.
Use the Force or Celia's head.
That's awesome, dude. Right on.
That's
We
hardcore.
lift each other up.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Eric,
It's okay.
Fable,
He's a foot rest. He's used to it.
Yeah, I'm used to being a foot rest.
Did you
I
guys?
like
any of you
Brandon's
guys-
favorite character. He says, "What is Little John's favorite character? Jabba the what?"
But you guys collecting the toys right now, or have collected the toys?
Looks like
We have-
Tanya,
we
John,
have-
and Tanya.
This from
Yeah, they got
when we went
something.
to the Star Wars Celebration 3, we had to wait 6 hours in the line to get these
Crazy.
action.
Those lines are
Wow.
crazy. I
They
know.
can't give it away.
It used to say a bunch of stuff, but the battery's dead now. It's Darth Vader, and it used to say, "Welcome to Star Wars Celebration 3." Never have you
It
seen
seems that Darth Vader's not operational.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've got an
6
entire-
hours
I
in
just-
line because that store was so bad that year. In
I
Indiana.
watched the one this year in Tokyo, Japan, and I was like seeing all those people, and then supposedly the next one might be in Los Angeles.
It is in LA. Yeah.
Oh, they announced it. Oh, okay.
We went there too. Yeah, it's in LA. And
I
Anaheim.
just-
Or no, Anaheim. I mean.
I will say the only anything Star Wars that I own, I like immediately like sell or give away like on my Etsy, and I have a video where I made a Mando helmet. But definitely, if you do make a Mando helmet, use graphite powder and buff it on with cotton balls. It gives that beautiful like metal look to it. A lot of cosplayers on YouTube will do the same thing, so I just took from them.
I've got an
George, if you like, I can go get my Yoda statue and bring it upstairs if you want me to.
Yeah, if you don't mind, go ahead.
Okay,
Do
it'll
it.
just take me a couple minutes to go get it and lift it up, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Tom has every Star Wars action figure in his. He's got a room that has like everything that's ever been made, and he's got pegboards like in the store, like probably 2 feet deep, full of action figures.
I've got Star Wars in every room in my house except the bathroom, and that's only because I just use some of my Yoda.
Yes.
You need the force for the bathroom.
Hey, don't you have
Out of the stuff he has.
For fun,
Don't
we
you have
go
a
in there
Rebel
and
pilot
open them up.
Let me go check my nerd room to see if I have anything. I don't think I have anything Star Wars.
Yeah.
Every time you walk into the bathroom, it's like that's no moon.
Yeah, Black Sabbath didn't have an album in '77, but Judas Priest did. It was Sin After Sin, the fourth album. No, the third album.
You know the guy. I'm not familiar with him. Tanya, John, and Tom. I don't know if you guys grew up with them, but the guy playing drums for Judas Priest grew up around here.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, these guys might know him. Yeah, Travis Scott, I think his name is. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Travis.
He was a little older than us, but the story was that he used to sit down in Hampton at a bar and sell weed as people came in the door.
That I believe.
Him at all the concerts too.
Now he's on tour. Now he's been drumming for Judas Priest for how long now? It's been a long time now, right?
30 years, more than 30 years.
Yeah.
He still comes back and plays with a couple of the local guys that he used to gig with back in the day.
Let's go. Tanya, are you still playing out? Tanya, you
No,
still
I'm
performing?
not in a band anymore for the last, I guess, 5 months now. I haven't been playing. Tom's
Yeah, we're
been-
waiting.
so-
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in Brother Lucy.
Okay. Was that a cover original?
We do covers. We do private parties and weddings, whatever. We're playing at the Living Museum in a couple of weeks. In Newport.
Nice. And Razor from Razor Comics. I know we got big stuff coming up. What are you guys coming on? For those who don't know.
Next week, I think we're going to be all together on May 10th, trying to come up with the name and a thumbnail for a virtual Comic-Con that we're putting together for the weekend of Heroes Con. So for everybody who's not going to Heroes Con and kind of want to hang out on a live stream like this, we're going to be doing a live stream all weekend, starting with Fable, one collection down. He's going to be kicking it off. We're going to be doing giveaways. Everyone is invited, the whole comic book community. And if you're a content creator that's looking to get involved, reach out to us, and we'll try to get you in there. It's going to be a packed weekend, but we want as many people as we can get involved, and that's what we're going to get together on this Saturday, the 10th, at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can catch me, Fable One Collection, of course, George. We got Cheap Comic Collector who's going to be hanging out. Swagda, Scott Yvonne, 82 is going to be hanging out. I'm going to reach out and send a message to Gotham and Glam. I'm hoping that we can get her and her fellow partner on the show with us as well. And I sent a test out to Melanie and Manga. I might be pronouncing that wrong. A shout out to Melanin and Manga and Garage Geek. I reached out to them, and anybody who wants to join, if you're a content creator and you're willing to do a live stream for the weekend and you're willing to do a giveaway, it's for the weekend of Heroes Con. If you're not going and you want to hang out with us, that's what we're doing on the 10th.
Awesome. These guys are great people, man. For those that are watching right now, look, check them out. They got good stuff, and they're great sports. They did this. This is what they did for me for the show. This is what great sports they are. I reached out to everybody. Hey, I need you guys to all do homework for me.
That's Smooth the Groove.
Hey, this is Fable.
Look at this guy. This guy.
I'm going to be on the 757 Hustle Show, May the 4th special. I'm out of here.
Get him.
Hey, it's Celia from Gotham and Glam, and I will be on the 757 Hustle Show's May the 4th Star Wars special, and I'm going to be bringing Luke, and we're going to use the Force. And by use the Force, I mean
we're probably gonna get real stoned and act like we got something profound to say. So that sounds good to you. Stay tuned and may the force be with you. Peace.
This is my favorite.
What to do, comic book gurus? It's your boy Razor Comics, and I will be on the 757 Hustle Show for the May the 4th Be With You special. Check you laters.
Awesome. Round of applause to you guys. I appreciate it so much for you guys. That was mad fun. But Fable, one collection down. You go live on YouTube. What's your thing, man? You do pop culture, comic book, toys, news. You guys go live on every Friday, right? And Eric's always with you, right? On Fridays?
Every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. The all new, all different Blame Fable show. We go over the latest in pop culture news and topics. Whatever happened that week, we talked about Thunderbolts and Free Comic Book Day that happened yesterday. So and Eric is the executive producer. He doesn't come on all the time, but whenever he does come on, it's a special time, man. So come check us out.
That's one collection down every Fridays. Drew, Hokey Joker, you guys Justice Bros. I've known them for a couple of years now, and these are great guys. They're funny, and you guys do the same thing, man. You guys do cosplay, movies. You guys even talk about sports too, right? What's your team, brother?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Virginia Tech got a whole football collection, but we all sort of have our own little different facets. We're going to be doing a podcast on the Thunderbolts tonight. If they stick around, we do trivia. A lot of the stuff is on my end, just because I have a background in video editing, like it seems like Gotham and Glam does, and Razor and Fable do. So we just trying to come up with ideas, do all that. I love highlighting cosplays when we go to these conventions. We have trivia out right now of like very obscure like superheroes that I have no idea about. So, I will say though, one of my friends on the podcast, GL, we are actually going to see Metallica on Wednesday in Blacksburg. So they're going to.
Oh, nice, man! All right.
They're playing in Blacksburg and Virginia Tech's football stadium, and I'm not sure if you guys know about Virginia Tech, but all you have to do is Google Virginia Tech Enter Sandman. That's what they run out to. So as a fan, I have to be there. I have to do it.
Hell yeah!
Represent. No. All right, Christina, I'm going to bring you up top. Christina, I'm going to put you in the full screen. Look at that amazing Yoda behind you.
Oh, that's dope.
Look at that. What is that?
It looks like you just woke him up and brought him here to see his grandkids.
He's got real hair, and at the top, I'll do this up. Look, you can tell, see on the top right there. Wow. It actually came, like said, the only two were made, and this is on top of a Las Vegas slot machine. Wow. So the lights went off and everything. So
get lucky.
Nice. This is my pride and joy.
It's more realistic than Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, so
how long you've had them for?
Oh, maybe a couple decades. Yeah, had it for a very long time.
Nice.
Ooh.
What's he made of? Is it all rubber?
Fiberglass, maybe?
Oh no rubber. He's solid.
Oh, it's a solid piece. It's
nice. He's very
Bondo or something.
Very solid. And then back here is where all the electronics are for the slot machine. Just down here. And like I said, that's where you see the lights. I don't know if you can see the lights. The lights up after I plugged it in. So you can see the lights that go in here. That was from
it's
the
a slot machine? That's awesome.
It was attached to it, yeah.
Yeah, this is on top. The slot machine in Las Vegas. So I ordered it. Because they were getting rid of it, and I said, "No,
thank you for sharing that.
I want that piece."
Thank you for sharing it with us. Speaking of sharing and Yodas, for those who don't know, you're watching the 757 Hustle Show. I have Cousin Ricky. Cousin Ricky just jumped on. Cousin Ricky's a huge Star Wars fan. For those who don't know, Cousin Ricky goes on the road with me. We do camera work stuff together. We've been messing around for a long time. Cousin Ricky's a huge Star Wars guy. And let me bring Cousin Ricky. Cousin Ricky, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's cooking, my man?
What's up, my brother? Happy May 4th. You know what May 4th is? Today's Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was raining in Virginia, so I knew he was home. I was like, this guy is not going for it. Ricky, I'm going to put you on the full screen. So Ricky's got a nice, cool Star Wars collection. I told him to come on. So let's see your Star Wars stuff. Take that porn off the TV. Oh my god! Look at this. All right. Look at that. Is that a land speeder? Hey, turn the camera sideways.
Yo.
Nah, never mind.
Yeah, there you go. That was way better.
I was trying to do magic. I was trying to do George Lucas effects. What is that? A land? Go. Show me the land speeder. Look at this fucking guy. He got Darth Vader. He got Chewbacca.
That's cool.
Sick.
That is wild.
I see a Millennium Falcon drone back there.
There's stuff going on. All right, Ricky. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's go to the wall. Go to the wall back there.
Oh man, I like that.
Start with the poster, Ricky. Go to the poster.
Crystal ball. What
He's gonna trip over the thing. Oh, look at that lightsaber. Look, you got lightsabers on. You didn't turn the lightsabers on? God damn it! One job.
Nope.
One job.
Sick though.
Heroes for Hire Comics Club. That's dope as fuck. Yeah, very cool. Cousin Ricky's on the line right now.
What up, Matt?
Recording live. Look at it. He's got a what was that? R2D2 apron. My God, what? You got a Millennium Falcon on the ceiling? What is going on in this house?
Okay, this one.
Oh, that's from the twin cars from Empire Strikes Back. Oh, you got Darth Vader's spaceship. Is that the one you stole from Uncle Nestor?
No, for Nicholas.
No, Nicholas. Oh, he stole it from my cousin. He stole it from another cousin. Oh, look at this light.
Nice.
That is crazy. You would think he's a single guy. No, he's the father, runs a business and everything. This is
And the fact that the kids haven't broke any of that stuff is amazing.
yeah. You don't let none of the kids in this room. No kids. Go closer. Where the 12-inch figures, Ricky? Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So let me open. This is my new.
This is his new. The modern. These are the modern ones.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been collecting Star Wars stuff?
Shoot. Since well, actually, since I started working and get money.
Since you got, started making money. Yeah, that's where all the money goes, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. That's cool.
I feel like those came out in the late 90s.
97. Yeah, the C-3PO.
Yep.
Yeah, that one right there.
My brother had the Luke Skywalker because I remember it was like $25. My mom was like, $25 for a toy? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dope, bro. That's dope, man.
It's even more ridiculous when we pay more money for it now.
Yeah.
I got
that's sick.
Oh, show the lightsaber. Show the hilt. Show the. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
That is the one with the video game back in the day.
Is that Kylo Ren's?
Oh, for the Oculus.
Oh, that's fucking sick, bro.
This guy's never shown me this stuff. He didn't tell me about it. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
Bro,
Look at
legit, that Kylo Ren hilt's sick.
Hey, Ricky, let me ask you. This is a serious question. And I'm not joking around. When you first saw Star Wars, it was in Spanish, right?
Yep.
A lot of people don't realize when they see Star Wars, they saw it in their country. They saw it in another language.
Yeah, so all three in Spanish.
You saw it. So how do you say Star Wars in Spanish? It's La Guerra de la Galaxia.
Uh-huh.
Right?
La Guerra de la Galaxia.
Yeah, that's a fucking long ass thing to say.
This one was the first story about it here in Universal. Oh no, in Disney.
Disney at the store. I still have you guys. Anybody else on the panel been there yet?
2001.
That's good. Oh my god. So how much money you think you've spent in that room on just on Star Wars?
Enough.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, enough that he had to sell his youngest kid.
That's sick.
And now to send my older kid to the military so I don't have to pay college.
Yeah, right. No college for her. Well, that is awesome. Look at Yoda right there on the other side.
That battleship?
That's Battleship.
Star Wars battleship?
Yeah, I just noticed that Fable. That's Battleship.
Oh,
Fable.
shit.
Fable, I didn't know he had this shit. Every time I'm there, he hides this stuff. He closes the door.
Oh, shit. I'll be playing that.
Battleship, bro.
Yeah. Love it.
I know what I'm snatching next time I'm there. Ricky, thank you, man. Thank you so much for sharing your stuff, Ricky.
Yes, thank you.
Not a problem. Here's what it is.
Look at that.
Still got more.
Hell yeah,
Even I
bro.
got this.
George's all trying to cut you off. Keep showing that shit,
Yeah.
bro. Dope.
I have to say, Razor, I got to say something for the PM show. for Revenge of the 6th. That's cool, man. Show that Death Star again. The light. Look at this. Fucking guy.
The size of a womp rat.
That's sick. Bro, I gotta get that. I'm going to Amazon right now. That's dope, bro.
That is crazy. This fucking guy.
And then boom.
Oh, forget about it. It's done. Lock it in.
And it blows up. Damn.
You should have seen how many times he blew the power out trying to install it. Not cool, brother. Thank you. Even the poster. Even that poster is badass.
This one I got it in Blockbuster back in the day.
Blockbuster. That guy just said Blockbuster.
Yep.
I still owe Blockbuster money. All right, everybody say thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. I'll check you out next time. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you go now.
All right. See you guys.
Ricky.
Thank you. There you go, folks. Cousin Ricky. Hey, my name is George. You've been watching 757 Hustle Show. So we're gonna wrap things up. Check these guys out. They got stuff coming up. They got podcasts. They got Instagrams. They got TikToks. So these are good friends of mine. They came up here to hang out. We talk about Star Wars bullshit for like 2 hours. And I want to appreciate everybody out there. And just remember, support. A simple click, a simple like, just 2 seconds, just to make a little comment in the algorithm. It just helps so much. Just to go in the algorithm. Hey, what's up, Fable? Your mom sucks. Ha ha ha. And you're out. You don't know how much that would help his algorithm and boost shit up and everything, and help his mom too. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. Check them out. Be friends with them. Just As Bros podcast. We got Tanya, John, and Tom. We got Razor Comics. We got Madam. We got Gotham and Glam. We got Christina Payne showing up. Look at her. Went all the way upstairs and brought down that 300-pound Yoda. Carried her right on her back. Brought that shit downstairs. We got From One Collection Down. We got Fable. We got 9-panel grid. Eric. All here. Saying hello. Wishing you, everybody out there, a happy May 4th. And may the force be with you. Anybody want to say something before we go? Last call.
Follow every single one of these people on here.
Yeah, there you go.
Spread the love.
Follow your heart. Don't listen to this guy. Follow your heart.
I'm gonna play one last thing.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Luis Mendoza, I had a great time, everyone. Thank you, Luis. Luis is always supporting everybody out there. Good people out there. Thank you. I'm gonna play one last thing for you. So for those, I saw this morning, and I wanted to play it. So the ongoing joke in Star Wars is that stormtroopers suck at aiming, right? So that's the ongoing joke, right? For those who are Star Wars fans, they know that stormtroopers, that's the ongoing. So I saw this video, and the video is called "What If Stormtroopers Had LASIK Eye Surgery?" So it changes everything. Yeah, it was I was funny as shit. It's a little graphic. So there might be some blood in Star Wars. So check this out. This is called "What If Stormtroopers Had LASIK Eye Surgery?"
I can see. Look out, rebels. Here we come. Bullseye. Ah, look out, Sandboy. Get him. We got him on the run. I got
him. There goes Luke.
There's one. Death for stun. Really? Man, I said stun. I thought you said gun. I can't wait to tell Boss we got Luke and Leia. There's the old man. Take him out.
Huh? Scallywags. So uncivilized.
Hey bro, check this out. 360 no scope. Come on, where are you, you stupid furball? Hey, check it out there.
Warning. Trigger warning, everybody. This is my favorite one, but warning.
There he is. Watch and learn, rookie. dead body. Headshots, bro. I can spot that lip Wookie from a mile away.
Wow. Okay, so we won. Honestly, happened a lot faster than I expected. So, yeah. Set blasters to fun! Noodles on me!
Oh, there you go. There you go. I thought that was funny. Hey, you've been watching the 757 Hustle Show. My name is George. I want to thank everybody for being on here today. I want to wish everybody a healthy and happy life. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next party. Peace. Thank you, everybody.
Peace.
Thank you, dudes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And let me sign off and catch you on the flip side.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your family.